Some folks go bungee jumping. Some people like roller coasters. Forget all that. All you need is Washington Commanders football if you're looking for a thrill ride. In Indianapolis, the Commanders could get nothing going for about 57 minutes of this game. But the last 3, they were brilliant, and Taylor Heinicke did enough to get another win, this time on the road and a 3-game win streak.
When you're in that situation, the defense plays very soft. They're not trying to give up big chunk plays. So, you can kind of, check the ball down and get bit by bit. But then there's times where you kind of need to get a big play, and Cam Sims made that big play today. Big dig route right there at midfield, and great catch, and got down. So, you kind of go back to when I played in college. We were a 2-minute offense the whole time. So I'm very comfortable with that type of pace of play.
The mobility, the ability to duck under the rush, stuff like that really gives him an opportunity to extend the plays, which we see, and that's what he's done. By extending the plays and getting his eyes downfield, he's able to find the guys and dump the ball off.
Like always, scrappy. Always just keep coming back, fighting. The pick happened. I literally went over to the sideline and I was like, "Yo, man, a lot of football left." It was like 14 minutes left, 11 minutes left, something like that. It's like there's a lot of football left. Anything can happen. Let's just keep going, and then we just have to finish, and we did that.
Halloween in Indiana brings out some weird stuff. And while the Commanders' offense also qualified as weird stuff, their defense played well throughout the game and even generated some turnovers.
We have a bunch of guys who are making important plays when the game matters most. So, you got to give them credit. We have a bunch of guys who are flying around and we're just playing hard. And you're seeing it, come out and wins for us. How frustrating, we're glad we won, but at the end of the day, it's about winning, but it's also about how you win. We made this game a lot harder on ourselves, and there's a lot of things that we're going to need to improve on if we want to get to the place that we want to get to.
Turnovers, they change the game. Especially in our own territory, you can get turnovers, man. That's huge. It's huge for the offense. It's huge for the defense. It's huge for field position and everything. And we came away with the dub, and that's all that matters.
Man of the hour was undoubtedly Terry McLaurin. It was his return to his hometown and a huge play at the end of the game that got Washington in position to win.
That play felt like it was slow motion because I was extremely confident when that ball was up in the air. And I just tried to go up there and make a play on it and tuck it away. And I was just glad to come down with it, and obviously saw the emotion and just how big of a play for that was for our team. And, man, sometimes I got to pinch myself to believe I'm actually standing here, and to be trusted in those type of situations. It's extremely humbling.
Oh, he dunked on him. It was one of those. He definitely dunked on him. We've seen him do this over and over again. And every time you give him a chance, he makes a play.
It was amazing. Amazing. He took it out of his hands. Like, literally, I was like, oh, here we go. It was a 50-50 ball, like legit 50-50. It was 100% Terry on that.
And now the question becomes, what's next for these Commanders? They're 4-4. They're back to 500. And in a down NFC, they can have real conversations about a wild card spot. How do they do it? Got to keep stacking wins. Begins next week at home against Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Covering the Commanders in Indianapolis, I'm JP Finley.